Hello and welcome to the Original Black Nerd Show. And today I'm going to take a little observation from my own life. So observation on the front porch about me, because I want to talk a little bit about how becoming an educator changed my life. You know, we're going to hit that right about now.
OBN. OBN. Original black nerd. OBN. Original black nerd. OBN. Original black nerd. Everything discussed about dramas is that third. OBN. Original black nerd. OBN. Original black.
As the year of teaching crazy pandemic edition has come to an end for me, I've reflected on what kept me in this career for as long as I've been teaching. Becoming an education is my 10th career life. Based on my long-term subbing teaching experience and becoming a full-time teacher, I'm entering my 15th year in education. Now, when I thought about this discovery floored me because I'm a person that changes careers every few years. I'm the type of person that likes excited by new challenges and the valuable life experiences that come with those challenges. You know, my experiences, I've done all minor things. I've been in many corporate manufacturing, small businesses, professional services, and retail, tech services, nonprofit, and now in education environments. Yeah, I've been around. These experiences are invaluable resources for my classes that I teach. You know, I'm a high school teacher, high school business education and computer science teacher. And I love that I can relate a real life, often personal experience that demonstrates a teaching concept. In addition, I love that each class has its challenges. As, as anybody who works with me knows, my response to their questions are how you doing. Mine is every day is a new adventure, and that's why I'm still here. I love the daily challenge. You know, many years ago, I heard this tagline. I think it was like NPR or something, and it said, "Change the world of a child, and you change the world." You know, at that point, I was coaching baseball, I was coaching basketball, but not really working directly in education, even though I feel as though a good coach is a good educator. But I thought about that tagline and how it applied to what I was doing. And I realized that changing the world was a maybe. But I do know that changing the world of the children did change the world for me. My work with the young people has changed me in so many different ways. I've become a better listener. Over the years, I've learned to understand that children have significant contributions to making any conversation, but only if you're willing to listen to them. For example, like a child spent 10 minutes talking about and describing what is bothering them in deep emotional detail. And only to have an adult do a reverse Charlie Brown where, you know, instead when the students hear wah 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 when the teacher's talking, the teachers hear wah 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 when the students talk. You know, I've learned to listen to learn rather than listening to respond. I've also become even more open-minded and empathetic. As I became a more active listener, I could see the world through teenage eyes with teenage logic. As a substitute teacher, I realized that trying to establish a dominant position traditionally does not work for us. I quickly understood my post on the respect ladder as a substitute teacher was below everybody else in the building. I learned to accept that the student's truth is their truth, and as a starting point, that helps me build trust. I lamented because I had no shoes until I met the person who had no feet. You know, I improved even more being patient. I have a more precise awareness of the tremendous changes that teenagers go through their high school years. I can appreciate and seeing the seeds that teachers planted in the ninth grade come to bloom years later in the 12th grade. I have come to realize that results come over time if you stay consistent. And consistency requires patience. One of my, many coaches sayings that I have is, what you're trying might not work the first 100 times you try it, but it will work the next 1,000 times after you master it. So, I've also had a tremendous benefit of staying spiritually young while maturing mentally. One of the best things about being one of the oldest people in the building is the energy that young people. Now, when I mean young, when you in your 50s, your 40s, your 30s, your 20s, your teens, you young to me. So that energy just supercharges my spiritual batteries. Every conversation that I have has a different generational perspective from it. And if I'm doing my job right as an active listener, I can experience from eyes born in each decade, from the 70s, from the 80s, 90s, 2000s. This also is coupled by having a remarkably diverse student population, and that only enhances my experience. When you see the eyes through teenagers, see the world through teenage eyes, you see a ball of confusion. That's what, you know about that. Ball of confusion. But if you can see past that ball, you will see that it shines the hopes, dreams, ambitions, their creativity trying to break through. I continue to learn something new every day. As I reflect back and the new school year is a short 2 months away, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be excited by the unique challenges that we're going to face in the fall. With everybody coming back to school and making that adjustment. There's going to be some challenges, but it's also going to be some fun. My spiritual battery needs to fuel from the energy that my school brings to me. I'm ready to continue to try to change the world of children in my little way, because I know they will continue to change me in a big way. I was born in the 50s. I was raised in the 60s. I grew up in the 70s. I became a man in the 80s. I lost my mind in the 90s. I was challenged in the 2000s. In the 2010s, I was renewed, refreshed, and revigorated. In the 2020s, I'm going higher, further, faster. Thank you for being here, and if you liked it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And until the next time, I'm out of here. Peace.